it's the day after Christmas and this holiday season just keeps on giving because today we woke up and saw that Barnes & Noble is doing their 50% off all hardcover in store for box day.
This sale is actually the sale that we were hoping they were going to do on Black Friday, and they didn't end up doing it, but that's okay because they did it today. It was actually very packed in there. Like the busiest I've ever seen it.
I was actually happy to see that many people there participating in the sale and giving them more business because Barnes & Noble has been on the fence, you guys. We've heard that they're going out of business. So I'm just so happy so many people went and are reading.
If you've been around in this channel, you know I don't really love hardcovers, but a sale is a sale. So I had some fun.
I had more fun.
Yeah, you had a lot of fun.
This whole big bag is full of books. We did a lot of damage here. This was such a good sale. Okay.
It's a Merry Christmas to us.
It's a Merry Christmas to us.
We treated ourselves. It's fine.
On the top here, I have 5 Survive by Holly Jackson. You guys know we really, really loved A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Same author. This is her most recent release, and I've seen this all over Book Talk, so I'm very excited. I have high hopes. The top, it says 8 hours, 6 friends, 5 survive. This sounds like One of Us is Lying, but with Holly Jackson's writing. So I'm just very hyped for it. I know that when she was sending out her advanced reader copies, it was kind of like a challenge, and the readers had 8 hours to read the book, and they had like a little timer and a playlist and everything. So I'm gonna try myself to do the challenge and read it in 8 hours. I'm just really excited to see what this is gonna entail. I don't want to read much more, but I'm so excited. I love a good YA mystery thriller. Another popular one I had to get. I've been seeing it everywhere, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it today because it's half off. And it is Light Lark by Alex Astor. I follow her on Instagram. She is so young. Like, that's if we wrote a book and it became a phenomenon.
Is her picture on there?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She's like a baby.
Yeah.
And this book already got picked up to be a movie. She was on the Kelly Clarkson show.
We're
like,
slacking.
We're slacking. We need to write a book. But I'm just very excited. This is like a YA dystopian fantasy or something like that. I love this summary. Short and easy. It says, every 100 years, the island of Light Lark appears only for 100 days to host a deadly game, where the rulers of 6 realms fight to break their curses and win an unparalleled power. Each ruler has something to hide. Each curse is uniquely wicked. To break them and save themselves in their realms, one ruler will die. This sounds so cool because it's like a whole game, kind of like Hunger Games, but more fantasy. Like, I'm very excited, you guys. I've heard mixed things, but for the most part, I've heard great things. Let me know if you have read this one.
I decided to get Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. This one has been all over, especially in the beginning of 2022. I think this was the first book Jimmy Fallon had as like his book club, and I really wanted it at the time, so when I saw it was on sale, I decided to finally get it. I did watch the interview of the author on Jimmy Fallon, and I know she was saying when people ask her about the synopsis, she kind of freaks out because it's so different and hard to explain.
I'm like, so good luck.
It has a lot to do with video games. We follow 2 characters who grew up playing video games together, and they start creating their own games, and then we see their friendship and their relationship. 2 friends that come together as creative partners in the world of video game design, where success brings them fame, joy, tragedy, duplicity, and ultimately a kind of immortality.
Oh,
nice.
I can see why she said it's hard to explain.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully it's good and keeps me entertained the whole way through. So I got that one, and then I finally just decided to get this one. I've been waiting for the paperback, but I gave in on this hardcover sale, and I finally got Carrie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. It's been a long time coming. I've been waiting to read this story. This cover, I mean, I'm not mad about having the hardcover version. I'll just buy the paperback version when it comes out too, but this is so beautiful. I'm so excited to read this. I know Carrie's character came out in Malibu Rising, and I didn't really love her in that one. She was kind of a lot, so I'm interested to see if I'll like her character more in this story. I know the story has a lot to do with tennis, and I actually really enjoy playing tennis, so I think it'll be cool to read about, and Taylor Jenkins Reid has not disappointed me yet, so I think I want to read this one, like the first one I read for 2023.
Okay, you guys, my last 2 in here. Let me give you a backstory on this first one, okay? When this self-published version came out, I wanted it desperately, and I didn't know that it was getting picked up by a bigger publisher and the cover was going to change. If I would have known that ahead of time, I would have definitely ordered it while I could because I loved the original cover. I told myself that I was so upset about it, I wasn't going to get the hardcover, but then I saw it there and I had to. I've seen quotes about this book everywhere, and I finally have it, and I'm so excited to read it. And it is Alone with You in the Ether by Olivia Blake. I hope I'm saying her name right. She wrote the Atlas 6, right? She did. This probably would be one that I would read as soon as the new year starts because I've just been so excited for it. It's been an anticipated read of mine for the last couple months. I got over it and I actually really do like this cover. So let me shut up because I do like hardcovers more. Reading the synopsis, I'm not too sure exactly what the plot is, but I do know it's a love story and it's beautifully written just based on all the quotes I've seen. So this might be one that I actually want to annotate. On the back it just says, a contemporary love story like no other, exploring the nature of love, what it means to be unwell, and how to face fractures of ourselves and still love as if we're not broken. I feel like that in itself is already such a great quote. I knew this was one I had to get while I was there. And then lastly, this one's funny because I already own this book in paperback and I have not read it yet, but I love collector's editions. And I saw they had the collector's edition of Cinder by Marissa Mayer. I mean, look at it. Just look at it. This is like the newer covers that came out and it's got like pink with the purple. Anytime that I see a collector's edition, I'm probably gonna get it. And I haven't started it, but I want to. It's one of those like classic fantasy stories that everyone's read. These are classic fairy tale retellings, and this one is about a teenage cyborg that I'm pretty sure is about Cinderella. So I'm just very excited, you guys. Beautiful! I had to get it. This sale was pretty much out of nowhere. So if you guys went shopping during this sale, let us know what you got.
We hope you guys had a good holiday and Happy New Year. We will see you guys again in 2023.
As always, we do post new videos every Wednesday and Friday, so if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. It says, welcome to the Sentinel. I hope.
I mean, it says New York Times bestseller, but like they all say
Aren't
that.
they all?
It's been long and what?
I don't know what I'm gonna read first.
You gotta finish your December book.
I know! Let me see if it has a cute cover or something. Okay, so there. Ooh, look at the back, you guys. How do I make that happen for the front?
Block me.
Ooh. Oh, whatever. They get it.